Now, the pandemic is still impacting people's vacation plans, but here in St. Lucie County, we're faring better than the rest of the Sunshine State. Find out why next on Inside St. Lucie. Hello and welcome to this edition of Inside St. Lucie, SLC TV's monthly government affairs show. I'm your host Eric Gill, Communications Director for St. Lucie County, and on today's show we're going to take a look at the county's tourism efforts as it relates to the COVID-19 pandemic with our special guest, St. Lucie County Tourism and Marketing Director Charlotte Byerly and St. Lucie County Commissioner Linda Bartz. But before we meet our guests, here's some upcoming events and announcements from the Board of County Commissioners.
The New York Mets are back at Clover Park for a shortened spring training season. The first game in Port St. Lucie is scheduled for March 2nd. Seating capacity will be limited to 20%, and COVID safety measures will be in place, so get your tickets now at mets.com/springtraining. A reminder that all St. Lucie County attractions, including the Oxbow Eco Center, St. Lucie County Regional History Center, and Aquarium, are open to the public with limited capacity. St. Lucie County libraries are open for walk-in visitors as well as curbside service, and many of our programs have been restored to either virtually or outdoor meeting spaces. For more information, visit stlucieco.gov/library. Guided hikes offered by the Environmental Resources Department have returned with extra steps taken to follow CDC guidelines regarding COVID-19. For dates and topics, visit slchikes.org.
Now for the latest updates about all St. Lucie County Commission meetings, workshops, and events, be sure to visit our website at stlucieco.gov and click on our comprehensive calendar. And if you'd like to be added to our press release distribution list, send us an email at pio@stlucieco.org and we'll be happy to include you. We also hope you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Nextdoor. We're going to take a quick break. Before we do, we're going to check in with the latest economic development updates with another St. Lucie Works.
COVID-19 continues to impact St. Lucie County's bed tax revenue, with December's numbers decreasing by 17% compared to the same time frame last year. However, the December figure exceeded the budgeted revenue forecast by 7%. Overall building activity remained steady in December, with 1,031 permits submitted compared to November's 1,035 permits. However, revenue for that same time increased by 24%, generating more than $236,000. The housing market remains COVID-resistant. According to the Florida Realtors Association, the median home sale price in St. Lucie County in December was $269,450, up 14% from last year, while condo values rose 38% with the median price at $237,000. St. Lucie County's unemployment rate remained flat in December at 6.4%, the same as the prior month. Statewide, the unemployment rate was 6.3%. The largest increases in the labor force on the Treasure Coast were in construction with 1,000 new jobs and manufacturing with 600 new jobs. The largest decreases continued to be in government, education and health services, and leisure and hospitality. If you work for a local business looking for skilled or trained labor, be sure to contact the staff at CareerSource as they can assist your company with its recruitment and training needs. And if you're an individual looking for a job, they can help you as well. Visit the CareerSource online at careersourcerc.com or call 1-866-4U2-HIRE.
Welcome back to Inside St. Lucie. I'm your host Eric Gill, and I'm joined by Charlotte Byerly, Director of Tourism and Marketing for St. Lucie County. Charlotte, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I know this is a busy time of the year for you. We're getting in the peak of tourism season, which has looked a lot different this year, I imagine.
It has. It's been a long, strange trip for tourism and for the hospitality industry, but the Treasure Coast and St. Lucie County is doing okay comparatively.
And that's, I wanted to bring up because I know, coming out into the pandemic, which was almost a year ago when we had our first COVID case in St. Lucie County, tourism's numbers were setting records. And so how has that been since the pandemic?
So we've been down, which was to be expected. We haven't been down as perhaps some larger destinations in Florida and around the country. I mostly look at other destinations in Florida, but We don't rely a whole lot on conventions or international travelers. We're a drive market, so that's been a good thing for us. We've always been a drive market, and even now there are destinations that were typically fly markets that are drive markets because more people are driving.
Places
than they're
like
flying.
Miami, Orlando, Tampa, some of those bigger destinations.
And we're smaller and a little bit more or less dense and a lot of outdoor activities. So all of those things are positives for the situation we're in.
So how's the pandemic changed the way you all market tourism?
So like I said, we're focusing a lot more on drive markets. And we are focusing a lot on, hotel specials, but we're also doing some special campaigns. We've used this opportunity to do some special efforts to really highlight and profile our small businesses and the ones that have been, that are reliant on tourism, and really trying to bring them into the forefront, because we know that restaurants and small retailers were probably hit the hardest, for the pandemic. So those are kind of the more specific things we're doing, but always a drive market within the state typically, but we are looking out of the state for drive markets as well.
Sure. Now, the tourism office, just for folks that may be watching at home, gets its revenue from the 5% or bed tax, which you pay on any short-term rental, whether it's a house, condo, camper, RV, less than 6 months.
Yes.
And a good portion of that revenue helps pay for the debt services of the Met Stadium, which, we'll talk about the Mets and that tourist attraction. But 1% of it basically funds your office and the promotions. How has that revenue source changed? You hear a lot about people renting RVs and staying in Airbnbs. Are we seeing that here in St. Lucie County?
We are. So the RV, we have, a handful of RV resorts in the county. So we have some really nice motor coach high-end RV resorts, and we knew once this pandemic started that would be in demand. Those were what some of the analysts were forecasting, and inherently we sort of knew that. So we've been in touch with them, and they're sold out. And they're sold out with domestic visitors. Typically this time of year, a lot of Canadians are here in their RVs. But they've been able to fill those spots with domestic visitors. So that's a good thing. In terms of the type of accommodations, we are definitely seeing an upwards trend from tourist tax collections that are coming from non-commercial properties. So
Like
from
condos.
vacation rentals and condos. That trend didn't start happening because of the pandemic. We've seen a little spike
Sure.
because of it, but it's always been trending upwards because that's just how the industry has been changing and evolving in general.
And even some of our newer hotels have come on have been more of the suite models, like some down in Tradition. Right?
Absolutely, yeah. We have a lot of extended stay properties.
Yeah. What do you attribute that to?
The extended stays, like why the hotels are developing those?
Or why maybe we attract that more? Is it because people are coming down for kind of the snowbird for a month or two, or they're I know we get a lot of tourists. One of the main reasons when you did your survey a few years ago was come to visit family, or people prospecting. Like, I'm looking to retire to Florida. Every week it seems like Port St. Lucie's listed in one of the top 5 places to retire. So before you move somewhere, you're probably going to go and stay a week or two or a month.
We're seeing a lot of that right now. We have even when the pandemic was going on, there were people coming here knowing that they were buying a home in Port St. Lucie or looking for a home in Port St. Lucie and coming here for their closings. So staying for an extended amount of time, either checking out the community or doing a transaction to buy property in the community.
Now, we mentioned the Mets earlier, and one of the things I think that most of the general public probably overlook is the amount of revenue that you all generate from sports tourism. A lot of baseball tournaments, golf tournaments, PGA, Kingfish tournaments. Have those been canceled? I know early on they were, but it seemed to be ramping back up again. At least the baseball tournaments I see at Longwood.
Yes, so they were initially canceled. I think once we, like all different operations, once we got protocols in place and kind of figured out how to navigate through all this, everyone uses the word navigate, but we all figured out how to navigate through it, the teams started coming back on. We are going to still see a dip in some of the out-of-state teams that come here, just because they're affiliated sometimes with a school.
Sure.
There's no travel, there's travel restrictions in place for them. So, but Sports is still happening, like you said. We have a diverse type of sports. You know, we were still hosting triathlons during the pandemic, ultra runs, you know, the Skeeter Scoot. So those big kind of open air outdoor events, we have the Southern Kingfish Association National Fishing Tournament coming up in April, along with another fishing tournament. So there's definitely things happening in the sports arm.
We've got some disc golf tournaments coming up too.
Okay.
Just, you know,
We'll have to
we're
stay
working
on
on
top of
that,
those.
so we
Good.
want some TDC revenue from that.
Okay, I know where to go if we have any questions.
And since we mentioned the Mets a couple times now, the spring training is going to look a lot different this year. Seating capacity is going to be limited to just 20%, and I think they're already sold out.
They're already sold out.
So it's too late. You missed it. And even the fan experience is going to be cut short. You know, back in the day, you could stand along the fence with your balls,
Yeah.
and that's not going to happen this year.
Unfortunately not, but, you know, it's weird times, and, you know, it's good that the Mets are here, though. So we still get that energy. We still get the exposure. You know, people are just going to tune in and watch it, you know, online, or watch it, you know, on the Mets radio station, listen to it on Mets radio. So
MSG, yeah. And I noticed they're doing the cardboard cutouts too at spring training. You can buy
you can be there
You
virtually.
can be there, at least say that was me, and you know.
Exactly. Or your pet could be there.
And speaking of the Mets, we've had a long-standing partnership with the Mets to help promote St. Lucie County in New York during, you know, the regular season, which kicks off in April. Is that still moving forward, or how does that dynamic change?
We don't know just yet.
Yeah.
You know, last year it didn't happen because season really didn't happen for Major League Baseball.
For fans, yeah.
So we don't know. It's kind of a day-to-day
Sure.
thing.
We won't be
we're
going
hopeful.
up and setting up a selfie station this year.
I mean, you know, I'm not going to say never.
Sure.
So hopefully.
Yeah. Well, Charlotte, is there anything else going on tourism-wise that you want to let local residents know about?
So right now, like I mentioned earlier, we're really focusing on our small business owners and to support local business. So restaurants, and this was kind of the mantra when the pandemic happened, we're just really encouraging our locals to go out and support the locally owned businesses and eat local, buy local. And, you know, these folks rely on tourism, and numbers are down this year, but we don't want them to go away. We want them to sustain. So that's really the message. We just launched a new video series called St. Lucie Stories. It's on our website. So if you go to visitstlucie.com, there's a little icon on the home page that you can click on and hear some of the personal stories of how these business owners have endured through the pandemic, and their doors are still open. So it's really inspiring.
And I imagine, you know, all the cold weather that has been hitting the country, except for the state of Florida, that's always a good bump for us. And I
It's
have
bragging
seen,
rights, yes.
And I have seen an increase in traffic now, you know, here at the end of February as we go into March.
There are definitely snowbirds here, and there's a lot of out-of-state tags. Probably not to the extent that we've had in the past, but they're still coming. So, and and real estate is not slowing down. So.
No.
That's another good sign as well.
And then again, are they looking for different alternatives? Places like Summer Crush Winery, where you can sit outside, or some of the hiking trails or horseback riding.
Absolutely. I think everyone's kind of looking more for the outdoor space, and we've had some great weather for outdoor dining and outdoor events. So we're definitely putting those in the forefront in a lot of our marketing.
Well, Charlotte, if people want to find out more about they staycation in their own yard, where should they go?
Visit stlucie.com.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to join by Commissioner Linda Bartz. Welcome back to Inside St. Lucie. I'm your host, Eric Gillen. I'm joined by Commissioner Linda Bartz. Commissioner, thanks for joining me on the show today.
Thanks for having me, Eric.
And I want to apologize. It's been a few months since the election, but it's the first time we've had you on since you won your seat. So congratulations.
Well, thank you. We've had a lot of communication in
Since
there
then,
during
yeah.
the 3 months, so I appreciate the...
But at least publicly, we recognize that you're in your second term now as a county commissioner. And
I am.
2 terms as a city commissioner. So, you know, again, a lot different now, but you're settling in at the county commission level. We talked about that before, the differences between the city and the county.
Absolutely.
County has a lot, maybe not a lot more responsibility, but a lot of things that cities don't handle. 911,
Exactly.
libraries, beaches, you know, all that fun, public safety, you know. But we were talking earlier with Charlotte Byerly about tourism, and you know, everybody likes vacation. So have you had a chance to vacation at all since the pandemic hit?
I have not. However, Unless I have to go to Michigan to go to a graduation for one of my grandchildren,
Okay.
I love doing staycations.
Yeah.
We've got so much to offer, and a room on the beach, restaurants on the beach. For me, a couple of days of doing that is very refreshing.
Yeah.
So
And you don't have the hassle of flying or driving.
no, and again, we have a lot to offer here.
And that also contributes to our local sales tax. And if you stay in a hotel, you're still paying the bed tax. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, why not keep my money in the community, and why not help our local businesses?
absolutely. Well, speaking of local businesses, I know Boys and Girls Club, which I think, are you still on the board for them?
I am.
They've done a partnership with local businesses. I think it's usually on Fridays. They do.
Okay, that's not Boys and Girls
That's
Club.
not. It's Children's Services Council.
It is.
Sorry,
Where I am also.
Sorry, Sean. Sean will get mad at me.
Right, where I am chair of the board.
You're also on that board too.
And we partner up with the Chamber of Commerce, and the chamber picks a restaurant locally, and we have a date, and we ask everybody to go to that restaurant. It increases their sales, and they give back so that we have money to give to some of our nonprofits.
Sure.
So everybody benefits.
Absolutely, because both of those, small businesses and nonprofits have taken a huge hit this
Absolutely.
Since the pandemic started. So, and I know that CARES Act money has been there, and we've gotten that out, and we're hoping to get more funding in the coming months, even for rental assistance coming up soon.
But it's still hard.
Yeah.
It's still hard on people.
Sure.
And rental assistance, we've gone a year.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of people that are really, really suffering.
Sure. And a lot of those nonprofits stepped up. Boys and Girls Club for one, with daycares. Food Bank has done a great job of these mobile drive-throughs at Clover Park and other places.
That's why we live here.
Yeah.
This is a community that has always come together when the need arises. And the volunteers out there, getting out there, making sure that our kids were fed. Some of these kids wouldn't have gotten lunch and dinner throughout this pandemic.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm grateful for them, and they've done a great job to make sure that our kids are taken care of.
Absolutely. And Charlotte and I talked a little bit about spring training and the Mets, and as a city commissioner and a county commissioner, the Mets had a big impact on Port St. Lucie and continue to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
People come to Port St. Lucie to see the Mets. People fly in from a cruise, which I've met them in the parking lot at times, where they make sure that they rent a car, come see a Mets game, and then go down to West Palm, get on a plane, and go back home.
Sure.
So it is a big draw.
Yeah. And it'll look a little different this year, scale back seating, but
It will, and yet the stadium will look different
Yeah.
and much nicer. So it is the wait, but we're getting there.
yeah, and even some of the renovations we did last year, that $55 million worth of renovation, or 57, the Mets kicked in the additional. Some of those, like the Jim Beam party deck and the outside berm, which had been there for a while, really plays into the social distancing, because now if you're only having 20% capacity of 8,000 people, you got a lot of area to spread out if you wanted to.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
and those tickets are already gone so far, but maybe for the St. Lucie Mets they'll still be opening, because they have announced the St. Lucie Mets are playing this year. That we just don't have the times yet, or tickets aren't available yet. But
It'll come. It'll
Yeah.
come before we know it.
yeah,
Hopefully we are going back to a semblance of normal.
yeah,
With getting these vaccines out, I think that that's a big help. And I constantly hear compliments from the community about how well those vaccination sites are being run, with the sheriff's department, with volunteers, with the medical staffing. And people are coming through, getting their vaccines, they're getting back in for their second, and I think that most of them feel that it has been made very easy for them.
Yeah, obviously there's always people that fall through the cracks or don't have internet access, and we're doing what we can to reach those people. Our libraries, if you have trouble, our library staff will help get you set up with free access to a computer to get on the wait list. And kind of an interesting segue since we brought up the pandemic. Clint Sperber and I, the health department administrator, did an interview with Tiffany Kennedy, and she was saying how she was impressed that St. Lucie County, out of all their coverage areas, seemed to be doing, we had our first mass vaccine event January 9th, and Palm Beach just had theirs, a couple weeks ago when she had interviewed us. And, how were you able to do that? And I think it gets back to your point of those relationships. I've known Clint now for 18 years. I see him at the EOC every summer during hurricane season or during mosquito control pandemic issue, or virus issues. And so we have that working relationship, and same thing with the sheriff's office. They come to the table to say, we started that planning effort in early December. What facilities do we have? Where can we do drive-through events?
And we're really working on bringing in the underserved, where people may not have transportation to go to one of our bigger events.
Yep.
So we are collaborating with so many. The Sheriff's Department, the Health Department.
We have a veterans
We
clinic.
have the Veterans event coming up. I think that we're doing a good job in trying to continue to serve all the
Yeah,
residents.
as best we can. If we had more shots,
I
we could do
know.
more. But that's the other thing. I've seen people say, well, if you didn't spend the money on this, you could put money into vaccines. It's not a matter of not having money to buy
Exactly.
vaccines. The vaccines just aren't there. We don't have to pay for
Exactly.
them. It's just the national supply chain needs to ramp
But
up.
when we get them, we are using them.
And we're ready to go. So we have, advertising plans in place and educational efforts. So like you said, it's that fine line of not promoting it too much because you don't want to upset the people that can't.
Right.
We still have
Right.
10,000 people on a wait list. So, and right now it's still 65 and up. So you have to follow the governor's guidelines when those shots.
Absolutely.
So, well, Commissioner, we were talking about money and budgets, and as a county commissioner, one of your goals or jobs and duties is to set the millage rate and budget for the Board of County Commissioners and the other constitutionals. Last year, the board was able to lower the millage rate, and I'm sure that's a goal going into this budget session, but maybe hard with unfunded mandates from the state and not knowing what kind of CARES Act supports we'll get. So what's on your items during the budget session?
Well, you're right. It is always a goal of ours to lower the millage and maintain services.
Rural services, yeah.
One of the things that I personally have worked on is the inmate medical at the jail. I want to say 2 years ago we had budgeted $5 million. It came in at over $11 million.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, the sheriff's responsible for the jail, but we basically pay the bills. It's our building.
Right.
We pay the maintenance and the AC and the utilities, and anybody that's sick in there that has to get sent out, it's taxpayers that pay for the medical
Absolutely.
services. Yeah.
So that is going to stay on my radar. I will continue to work on that with public safety. I think it's important. We are doing more with the half-cent sales tax. I'm really pleased to see that when we get our agenda, always there are items
Highlighted.
in red that say sales tax money. This is being done with your sales tax money. So thank you to the voters
Yes.
for realizing how important that is. So again, lots of things that we can work on.
Yeah.
I think that we all, as a commission, pick our, maybe not our favorites,
Sure.
but the things that mean the most to us, and we each work on those. So it is a collaborative effort, and I think that that's where we continue to work on, and we expect that hopefully we'll be able to lower that millage again this year.
Yeah, the sales tax is an interesting thing too, because sales taxes continued to increase even during the pandemic. People are doing home improvement projects, and staff has been rolling out those plans, and it's somewhere where I feel like we've maybe fallen short is telling that story, because sometimes staff just goes out and paves that road and does that ditch and tells me after the fact, hey, Eric, that project's done. Well, it's kind of late now. It'd been great for us to document that from the start, and we are looking at bringing in some groups to help promote that and get the word out. And like you said, open those lines of communication and let the folks know that, the work is getting done.
I think that's great. One of the small things that we do are the signage
Sure.
that thank our voters, and this is a project being done by your half-cent sales tax.
Which I did have someone complain about that to me one time. And I
Oh,
said, it's
dear.
$150. It's not, but it's,
And we move them.
And we reuse them. Yeah, exactly.
From site to
Yeah,
site.
we do.
But it's a chance to say thank you, and it's a chance to let our residents know that we are doing what we said we would do with that money.
Yeah.
So that down the road they're not going, oh, well, why wasn't this road done? Or
Sure.
why wasn't this done?
Sure.
And we can say, that is still on the
That's
list.
phase 2 or 3, yeah.
But we are, and we have an advisory board that is making sure we stay on task. So I'm really pleased with how this is going.
Absolutely. Well, Commissioner, anything else you want to wrap up, mention before we wrap up the show? Any, I know you still got time to take a vacation if you want to go out, other than graduation to Michigan,
You know what? Vacation will come when
Yeah.
vacation comes. We are getting back to normal, although we are still wearing face masks and socially distancing. But I think that we're starting to get there. We just have to stay the path and keep working to keep our residents safe and healthy. So I'm excited about the future. I think that we're all tired of being at home. But I think that we're going to see some new norms that may not be so bad.
Sure.
People working from home. I'm about tired of Zoom, I
Yeah.
must admit. But again, it works in a lot of places and for a lot of things. It has kept so many of us and so many nonprofits and so many businesses going in communication. So I think there'll be some changes. And I don't think that they're all going to be bad. So just a time to reflect and realize that these things are in our future.
Yeah, change is inevitable. So.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks for taking time to come on, Commissioner.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap up the show. We hope you've enjoyed this edition of Inside St. Lucie. We hope you'll tune in again next month. If you have topics or subjects you'd like to see covered here on the program relating to St. Lucie County government, give us a call at 772-462-1791 or send us an email at pio@stlucieco.org. And if you'd like to see previously aired episodes of this or other SLC TV programs, check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/stluciegov. And be sure to follow us on our other social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Nextdoor. For myself and the staff, I'm Eric Gill. Thanks for watching.